Please know that I made this video for education and entertainment purposes only. Please always speak with a healthcare provider about uniquely you things. Please also be kind in the comments, and while I think that Jen will never see this video, my hope is that she ultimately does take the video down, and in the meantime, please don't send hate her way. Trigger warning for those who have disordered eating or suffered from disordered eating in the past. This video is not for you. Please feel free to click out.
Hey there, Friendos! The plants and I are super excited to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. Here we do workouts, lots of fitness talk. If that sounds like something you'd like to be a part of, then I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, do it.
So sorry for the intro within an intro within an intro. Thank you so much for bearing with me here. I was in the middle of filming and editing my basic survival needs, and YouTube, like YouTube does, recommended a video, so I started over. So please bear with me, and I hope this makes some kind of sense. It's a video from Jen Peach called A Full Day of Eating to Gain Muscle. She's fully recovered from an eating disorder and now claims to exist on 4,000 calories a day, vegan calories to be exact. Calories in food supply our bodies with the energy needed to sustain life, and to survive we need at least. Yet Jen Peach has claimed that she's cured her metabolism and eats double what is needed to survive.
It's always fortuitous how this happens, you know? I think to myself, ooh, that's a good list, that's a good idea, I should do that list. Do that list, Trisha. And then I make my list, you know, like this. I'll just go through the list, and then we'll just jump back up to Jen Peach. Stick with me here, we're gonna hop all over the place. Okay. Basic survival needs. What does a human being need to survive? Number one is air, and the purity of that air is vital to our survival. We need to be able to breathe to survive. Very important. Water. We need access to safe, clean, and adequate water in order to be able to hydrate ourselves. Water is important for blood flow, skin, for healthy muscles, for healthy organs. I like how I said healthy skin and then I said healthy organs. That's funny. We need to be able to stay away from the cold and the heat that could lead to hypothermia or hyperthermia. And we need to be able to have protection from intense weather, prolonged precipitation, all that fun stuff. All the things I just described are not fun, so I like how I say all the fun things. That's funny. Sanitation, we need to be able to have a means of removing human waste and being able to stay clean in order to stay away from disease. We need to be able to sleep. We need to have human interaction, okay? This is where I feel like Jen Peach comes in. I'm just gonna shoehorn her in there. Our food needs to be adequate, and it needs to be the amount of calories that we need to incorporate into our diet for nutritional standards in order to sustain our life, okay? So that was the list, and I know I just rushed through it.
Food is essential to survival, and Jen Peach is somehow able to consume more than what she needs. If you're starting your fitness journey or recovering from an eating disorder, eating 4,000 calories is not the way to go, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
But let's rewind it back a little bit. Maybe we need to have a basic understanding of what a calorie is, okay? Calorie is commonly shorthand for kilocalorie. If you don't know that, maybe if you've traveled to Europe, you see that on like a food label or something like that. You'll find it written as kilocals or on the food packets, or kilojoules.
Calories are a measure of energy. Small calories estimate the amount of energy required to raise the temperature of exactly 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius at 1 atmospheric pressure, and big calories are known as kilogram calories and are more commonly known and referred to as the calories in food. The big calorie is named because it is equivalent to 1,000 of the small calories, 1 kilocalorie. Many people, after watching Jen's People, commented asking if she has the measurements wrong, and I don't think she ever addressed those comments, but from all the videos I've watched, which are mostly TikToks, it does appear that she does mean those big calories.
If you are just going about your day, maybe you do some light walking or something along those lines, then the recommended calorie intake is 2,000 calories for women and around 2,500 for men. Even by those standards, she's eating double of what you should be eating. So what Jen Peach is doing is essentially saying, you are able to be as shredded as I am after recovering from an eating disorder and eat 4,000 calories. That's a lot of food to digest. That's nuts with the amount of exercises that she's saying that she's doing. It is possible if she's working out like 4 or 5 hours a day, I believe, but it's a lot of food to digest, to pass through your body, and it's a lot of pressure on yourself in order to make it through. That's a good 6 or 7 meals a day. I don't know, she hasn't shown people that she eats all these foods. She's done lots of what I eat in a days, but the food is all prepped. We don't actually see her consume it. I'm not saying, Jen Peach, please prove. No, the danger here is that she is sharing this misinformation, because that's what I'm going to classify it as. She is sharing this misinformation out into the world, and there's going to be young people who will watch that and think, okay, great, I will eat 4,000 calories and be just as shredded as she is. Hugh Jackman, who prepared for Wolverine, ate a 4,000 calorie diet. He worked out at least 4 or 5 hours a day for Wolverine. The UK's fittest man eats 4,000 calories a day. Quote, "It's a lot," end quote. That's directly from his mouth. He works out 3 to 4 hours a day, training heavily. The world's fittest woman, Tia Claire Toomey. Oh, I apologize if I said her name incorrectly. She 140 to 150 grams of protein, 230 to 250 grams of carbohydrates, 65 to 70 grams of fat, for a total of 2,200 to 2,500 calories a day. She trains 5 hours a day. I don't see any evidence of her workouts. I tried to download her book to read through the whole thing and just understand. Okay, the book never arrived.
Jen is not a dietitian or a nutritionist, not a doctor or a therapist. She is, however, a NASM certified personal trainer, a vegan bikini competitor, an ED survivor, and worldwide online coach. And I don't want you to misunderstand me. If she's recovered from her eating disorder, that is massive, and I am proud of her. But that does not mean that others need to follow her journey and that she is able to advise on that. So obviously I'm editing this and I'm slow, but since filming this, ObesetoBeast does a reaction video to Jen Peach and had this to say. The problem that I have is that it sets false expectations. I'll link the video below, check it out, it's insightful.
Every article that I have read tells me that what you're sharing into the world is incorrect information. So is it possible for Jen Peach to eat 4,000 calories and be that shredded? Yes, but you have to be expending that energy in order to maintain. There's not a one-size-fits-all calorie recommendation intake per person. You can't solve an eating disorder by becoming a personal trainer. Lots of therapy is involved. Lots of dietitians should be involved. Healthcare providers should be involved. Jen Peach, you are telling people that a personal trainer has the answers here. Listen, I'm studying to become a personal trainer. I think that they know a lot. I think I'm learning a lot. They know a lot, but they cannot solve an eating disorder. They cannot recommend on ways that you solve mental health issues. There are so many things that you should not be going to a certified personal trainer for. I wish you all the best, Jen Peach, if you ever watch this video. To anyone else who's watching, please take care of yourself. Make sure that if you are wondering, hey, how many calories should I eat per day? Check in with your healthcare provider, talk to a dietitian. At the end of the day, those are the people who will be able to direct you in the right way. Take care of your heart and take care of your mind, so that when you see these types of videos pop up, you're not immediately thinking to yourself, I need to lose weight, I need to gain weight, I need to be eating 4,000 calories, I need to be eating no fats, I need to be eating no sugars, all that. Take care of yourself and talk to professionals. That's the end of today's video, and I hope that you understand that you are worthy and that you are beautiful, and that I think that you're awesome, okay? Now keep that in mind. Keep that up here. Whenever you do what it is that you're doing all day, remember that I think you're awesome, okay? Love that. Thank you so much for stopping by. The plants and I truly loved having you here. Please make sure on your way out the door to leave a like. Make sure to comment. Make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you never miss another video with the plants and I. Have a very cool day. Mwah.